Following a simple Excel anomaly methodology, I can isolate my hardware and software technologies, then reverse triangulate two sources. Two remain in qubit format, Yokoya and Bosworth, with numerical value 52. If Excel is like the US Army, my big data methodology is like a Sherman tank. Pivot table index match can match two pivot tables with 1,000,000 rows. That's 2,000,000 rows with the current data, which can hold 1,000,000 rows per sheet. That's 3,000,000 rows of data that can be analyzed very quickly by latitude, inbox geo, any inbox, any messages coming into the phone, or inbound calls, and then latitude or longitude, inbox geo. So the inbox geo can be laid over the time series analysis of inbound geo, which is calls. So you can lay over inbox to the calls to sort the data. Applying Excel tank method to my name. So what I did is use the same index match, and I got 3 matches for GR. That is a set. EE, that is a set. And JR, that is a set. Now, the numbers under JR, EE, GR corresponds to dates of Kyoto fire, 41 Moscow fatalities on a plane in Russia, and Colin Powell. So that helps me check the index, and I move the index back to calendar year 2008 when I was 27. And if you can see in Joseph, the index, it looks like September. However, the numbers don't match anything I am familiar with, but the logic is Excel and it makes sense. Pancreatic cancer case flag date is Wednesday, 13th of February, 2013. So Wednesday, February 13th, Wednesday, the 13th of February, 2013, goes back to calendar year February of 2008. Now, the takeaway from this is competitive market analysis. You have to think long-term units in operation or cost. Whatever Mikhail Shaheen was working on, it may have been because of cost. Now, think pricing, market analysis, customer retention, revenue. Now, I would say ABF because of Mikhail Shaheen's Facebook page. Now, if you do something like this, that would just mean there are 3 phones in the office. My phone would be one of them, and there would have to be 2 other people. However, they would still have to be working for Toyota Material Handling. This isolates One Park Plaza, number 1, from hacking into Toyota Material Handling 8th and 10th floors, but I've also isolated the entire building from hacking coming outside of the building. So outside of the building in, isolate the 8th and 10th floors and the entire building. Thank you. That's all I have.